session, office hours, class connect, lots of different ways to do things. One way that absolutely has to be done is the class connect. The sessions that we have are regularly scheduled class connect sessions. For me, it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They must be set up as class connect sessions. We have several options for office hours, which I'm going to go over, but our regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday sessions, or if you teach Tuesday, Thursday required sessions, those must be set up as a classroom session. That's because the attendance office uses these classroom sessions to track student attendance, and so the students can only access the session from their Class Connect list. However, with general sessions and office hours sessions, the attendance office doesn't use them to track attendance, and so we have some options open up to us. The link for that does not show up in the student's Class Connect list. The students have to access that differently, and I'm going to show you how they have to do that in a moment. Good news is for general sessions and office hours, you can get a permanent link, and that permanent link is the same for both of those types of sessions. And I K-mailed it to students this morning with a reminder about my office hours. Sent the link in a K-mail, but then I also have the link here in my syllabus. Right there it is. In the course calendar, there are my office hours. They can go straight to the course calendar and click the link and get to my office hours. In my teacher contact information, there I have the link for my office hours. And in my Class Connect list, not only do I have a list of the session and what was covered at that session and a link then to the recording of the session, but then up here I have a link for my office hours as well. So you can get that link for office hours to them in a variety of ways. Now, a problem that I ran into, at first I set up my office hours as a general session and added all of my students to the general session. But I had two problems as a result of that. The first problem was that as students were added to my courses, they were not being added to the general session Class Connect list. So I would have to go in and add the students manually or reset up the session. So that was problem one. And problem two was when I set up office hours as a general session, I'd have loads of students showing up for office hours saying things like, I don't know why I'm here, I just clicked the link. My mom saw the link and made me come. I don't need any help. I just saw the link. And so what I would end up doing is spending a lot of time telling students, hey, you have 100%. You don't need to be here unless there's something you would like me to go over with you. And it took time away from the students who were there for help because I had to spend a lot of time as students would wander in, explaining to students that these are just office hours, it's optional. Stop using a general session as my office hours, and instead use true office hours for my office hours. And I'm going to show you the difference of what that looks like. Okay, so here I am in the demo student account, and here's the student's courses, and I'm going to go over here. So what the student would do would go to the Class Connect link, and as you can see, demo student here does not have any Class Connect sessions. And okay, demo student does not have any Class Connect sessions, and that's because no one added demo student to any of the Class Connect lists. But if I would have set up a general session for my office hours, that would have shown up here in the student's Class Connect list. When I set up an office hours type session instead of a general session, what happens is this: the student has to come over here to this link. Contact my teachers and see office hours. Then the student clicks on that link, and then the link of office hours will come up. That's the biggest difference. Again, the static link for both sessions is the same. Where it shows up to the student is what's different. So if you would like to have the office hours show up in the Class Connect list, that's when you make it a general session, so it will show up down here. If you prefer to have the office hours link show up under office hours and not under the Class Connect list down here, then you make it an office hours